My name is Grace N.K. Mwangi. I am the CEO, founder of Panini Restaurants. TWAP came to us just after TWILE. So TWILE, I am an alumna of TWILE, that is Timeless Women in Leadership and Enterprise, which I did for a whole year. And thereafter, the opportunity came for us to get into TWAP. TWAP was generally laid out to all of us. So anybody who was interested, you needed to sign up. So after us, 2 or 3 sessions of just getting to know the gist of exactly what was TWAP gonna do, I was the first actually signatory into TWAP. For me, why? Because I had gone through a leadership journey. The leadership was already capacitating me into what I was doing in my business, but then I needed to grow into a hands-on where now I am implementing what I was learning, and TWAP gave me that opportunity. To be honest, this is what my business has always been waiting for. It has had, a very grown-up leader who's making decisions, but at the end of the day, if I'm not able to implement those decisions, then to me, my business will just stagnate. It will stay at its own level. And yet our vision right now is to have worldwide branches of Panini that Panini can offer, right? So the very top highlight for me is the in-depth, the hands-on experience. So what happened in TWAP? In TWAP, we get a business analysis. A business analyst comes into your business, spends their much time learning what you're already doing. And then out of that analysis, then they get into a kind of a strategy for implementation. So to me, Panini has just been the brand that I have created myself. So TWAP was then becoming a third eye, because after that report, then comes in the strategy. So here we are with a great strategist. And what he is doing is from brand strategy. For me, we are building a new brand that is reflective to where I want to go in the next 10 years, actually. It's a 10-year strategy for us working right now. So from brand creation, we had a small kind of Panini colors we could not, themes we had no identity to. So now we are getting into things of how is our color, what is our logo. Can you imagine? By the way, I didn't have a logo for my business 10 years later. So now we are at that level where we create brand logo, a serious brand name, a brand color and codes, and brand look. So this is what TWAP is doing. It is making me deliver my promise to my customer through this brand identity, right? And then, of course, the third highlight to me is what we just most learned recently is a data analysis. So with numbers, you're able to venture into different platforms where you know, these are my numbers. Do you want to know what I have been doing? And then they get to scale you up. Trajectory, projections, and numbers are doing great. So this I couldn't have gotten anywhere else. So honestly saying, TWAP has been of immense privilege to me. Let me say a privilege because one, it's few were chosen into this program, so it's a privilege. And two, the commitment level has also made me get back into my personality, knowing that I am that one person who wants to drive this business. I have been that person who wants to see many people excel through my business. So I'm committed to run the whole way. Of recent, I have realized that Panini is not just about Grace. It has to be about teams. It has to be about the people. So I know I am committed to working on a hands-on that's being very strategic for me. So I stopped doing the in business. So my teams have to be empowered. So one thing we're looking for tomorrow is team empowerment. How do teams play to have success all over the world in multinationals? So team empowerment, that is on a leadership front, and then getting into strategy of our business. They're the owners of the business right now. and then they have to know how they are gonna cascade it down because they're the leaders. They have to cascade it down to the rest of all the employees. So that's one major one thing I'm really looking forward to make sure that teams understand how things play out, not just the way it is played here in our business in Panini. Then, of course, too, is to make sure that we then are talking one voice. I mean, if Grace is a vision bearer, I must get these people around me on vision bearing, right? And how do we deliver that? We deliver that through all the processes that are in our company. So currently we don't even have existing good processes. So the capacitation of getting us through all those programs where we can work through processes where people are having difficulties. We have a third eye. Please remember my third eye, because to me, TWAP is a third eye. It's seeing something different in my business. So those are the things that we are really looking forward to. So really it's on growth and more growth.